Super Meat Boy Forever was developed by Team Meat, who have produced only one other game, Super Meat Boy, for which this is the sequel. Released 10 years after the original in 2020, it attempts to freshen up the deathly hard precision platformer it found unanimous success with. Super Meat Boy Forever picks up after the original, with Meat Boy and Bandage Girl now parents to a child named Nugget. When Dr. Fetus this time kidnaps Nugget, Meat Boy and Bandage Girl must once again embark on a perilous journey to rescue their child. The story is presented with the same quirky humour and over-the-top art style as the original, but here the similarity ends. Unlike the original's precision platforming, Forever is an auto-runner, perhaps a forever runner. Meat Boy and Bandage Girl automatically run, and the players only control their jumps, slides, dives, and attacks. Levels are procedurally generated, offering a different challenge each time you play them. This means the difficulty spike is not measured and scaling as in the first game, but can be brutally hard on some levels, perhaps even your first level. At other times you might get lucky and play through the whole game a breeze. Graphically, the animations are a little more fluid and the detail a little better than the original, but the game still runs as well as the first and the frame rate holds well. The soundtrack maintains the high-energy, catchy style that perfectly suits the frantic gameplay. The squishes and splats of Meat Boy and Bandage Girl add to the game's over-the-top feel. For some, the procedural generation will kill the feel of this game, and speedrun leaderboards are pretty much now redundant. What was a major element of the challenge and replay with the first offering now has no comparison. There are also unlockable characters and difficulty modifiers to extend the experience if running a different set each time isn't enough for you. Super Meat Boy Forever divides opinion as a successor to the original. Some want more of the same and detest the random nature of the difficulty and auto-running aspect of the game, whilst others applaud the effort to freshen up the game and do something new. Super Meat Boy Forever is a different beast to the first game, that much is clear, but it is still a challenging platformer. You just won't ever be sure how challenging. Ultimately, it does still capture enough of the spirit of Super Meat Boy with its fast-paced gameplay, quirky humour, and killer soundtrack to make it worth a look. And you can pick it up free from Prime Gaming, delivered direct to your Epic Games Store until the 5th of March. You should get anywhere between 4 and 15 hours out of it, depending on your luck. It doesn't get a great score on Metacritic, coming in at only 55% from user reviews. It's a bit higher at nearly 70% on How Long to Beat. Fancy trying your luck? Well, what are you waiting for? To save Nugget, you'd better get running. Oh wait, you already are.
Super